And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and my honorable mentions of movies I've seen in 2023. That's right, 2023 is almost up to an end. 2024 is coming around the corner, so I figure I start my top list for honorable mentions, best movies of the year, and movies that I just thought was just like, Now, before I begin, letting you guys know some of these movies I didn't get to put a review up for due to the fact that I had some family obligations and I couldn't just get to it. So let's start with the honorable mentions. I'll just do the video just for honorable mentions and then do another video for top 10 and then top worst lists. So let's start with the honorable mentions because I only have 9 of them, and this was a really hard list to do because I only wanted to do 10. A couple years ago, I've always been doing like 20, 15 in 1 year, I think I did 16. I wanted to keep it down small this year, so I only have 9 for honorable mentions. I'm pretty sure there's one I missed off the list, but you know what, I just thought of it, so I'll put it on my list anyway. At number 10, I'm gonna put Fast X because it's not on my main list and it's not on my wish list. Look, I love the Fast and Furious franchise. I think it's all great. So, is it gotten ridiculous? Absolutely it has. Has it gone to the point where it's like, all right, can we just like put these cars in the garage and just lock them up and forget about this franchise? Sure, but I still love it, so go figure. And Jason Momoa was great, and I can't wait to see what the next half of this franchise is going to do next. At number 9, I have a movie that I didn't want to put in this list because I wanted to be in my top list, but it was so early in the year, and I still love watching it, and I love this franchise so much. I still can't believe I put this on this list for honorable mentions. It's Scream. I love the Scream franchise. Look, I know Scream 7 right now doesn't have a director, doesn't have its main 2 stars. They're trying to get the Naomi Campbell back. Hopefully it turns out great when it comes out. But I love the Scream franchise. I don't care what happens, who's the star. I just want to see another Scream movie. But Scream 6 was great. I love playing the whole guessing game. Who's the killer? Oh, it's this person, that person. Oh, wow, there was 3 of them. I love those kinds of moments for these movies. So Scream to me will always be my favorite horror film franchise. And number 8, a movie that I totally forgot came out this year was Creed 3. Look, Creed 3 came out, I think, March? Totally forgot about it. Jonathan Majors was such a high role at that point, and we were like so excited to see him be King the Conqueror. That fell flat. So yeah, so there you go. It's on the honorable mention. Great film, by the way. I love the Creed franchise. I think Michael B. Jordan does a really good job here as not only as a character, with this character, but also as a director, because he directed this film for the first time, and he's directing the next one. So I'm very excited to see where he takes off next. Another movie I totally forgot came out this year too, because there's been so much movies this year. It felt like after the whole issues we had in 2020, movies are actually back. So you forget a couple, and of course it's John Wick Chapter 4. Now you must be thinking, wait, why didn't you put John Wick in your main list? You'll see when I get to that main list later on. Listen, John Wick 4 is fantastic. You've seen The Continental. That's a great show too. You should go watch it. Keanu Reeves is the man. He's so good in this damn role. It's scary. I wanted to put him on my main list, but like I said, there were other movies in here that I saw, and it's like okay. So it was hard. It was really hard for me to do it. And I had to do it. So there you go, John Wick's chapter 4. At number 6, a movie that I really was looking forward to seeing, and I came out watching it, and I thought it was really kind of fun because I'm a big sucker for vampire movies, and that's The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Look, any version of Dracula I will want to see. I don't care if it's him in bat form, him as the suave, sophisticated, charming man that he usually looks like he is, but he's a demonic demon inside. I love the Dracula franchise. I don't care what version of Dracula we get. I like seeing Dragon. I cannot wait to see Nosferatu 2 next year. I mean, we were supposed to get it this year, but got pushed back. So next year comes out. Cannot wait to see that. But yeah, that movie was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. It was very secluded area. It was on a boat the whole time. It wasn't like they went to one area, then they went to another area. It was just secluded, and it was just the crew and Dracula picking them off one by one. It was so cool. So I thought it was really fun. At number 5, I have the man, the legend himself, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Look, this movie could have made my top list. I wanted to put it in my top list, but again, so many movies came out this year, it was hard to pick. This took me a while. I think I did this list 2 days. It took me 2 days to do this list. But Indiana Jones is Indiana Jones. Look, is it the best Indiana Jones film? No. Is it fun? Sure. Do you get to see him punch Nazis? Sure. And that's always a fun time. So, yeah. So, Harrison Ford, thank you very much for this character. And looking forward to see what you do next. But Indiana Jones is great. So, go check it out on Disney Plus. Or I think it's on Disney Plus. I'm not really sure. Or rent it or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's number 5. And number 4, another stupid movie that I actually enjoyed. And that's The Meg 2. Look, the first one was stupid. It was fun. I mean, come on. The second one, what can they do in the second one? More sharks? Alright, great, fine. You putting octopuses in here? Why not? Okay. Jason Statham, look, he just takes these roles just because he wants money. He don't care if it flops. Successful. I mean, he would want a successful movie, but he doesn't really care. He just does it because he can. Man, it's so stupid, but it's so fun to watch, and I had a blast watching this movie. So that's number 4. And then go figure. And number 3, another great movie I like. I really want to put this on my list, but I had to leave it off because I don't know. I'm telling you, hard list to do, and that's The Nun 2. I love the Conjuring franchise. I think the Nun movie was great. The first one, I really enjoyed it. I don't know a lot of people don't like this movie, or even think the sequel is even worse. I actually enjoyed it. I thought the scares were better. I loved seeing the nun get dirty with her own hands instead of just making people do her thing. So that was dope. Seeing the sister from who plays Lorraine come back, she was great. And yeah. The next 2, a lot of people are going to be like, why is this not on your main list? Especially the second one. And like I said, once again, too many movies this year. And that's Guardians of the Galaxy. The final chapter of Guardians of the Galaxy. I really wanted this in my list. I struggled for so many hours trying to figure out, should I put this on my list? Not put it on my list. I had to take it off because there were other movies in here in my main list. And when I get to it, I'm going to get yelled at, fine, whatever. But Guardians of the Galaxy is great. It was a great way to close the James Gunn era of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm pretty sure we're going to get more Guardians in the future. Just not with James Gunn. He'll probably get a phone call. Yeah, do it. I would do it this way, that way. But he's too busy trying to, fix what's left of the DCEU. So he's going to be busy doing that for the next 1,000 years. So Guardians of the Galaxy, his version is over. Peter Quill and all that. I mean, I don't know if they're going to come back for future projects, but who knows? Rocket's now in charge of the Guardians now, so that's cool. Maybe we can get something with that. But his whole story in here was great. The High Evolutionary was a cool villain, even though he's supposed to be tied with Mr. Sinister, but whatever. Maybe we'll get that one day. Awesome film. I enjoyed it. I think it was the best film of the Marvel Universe this year. So, yeah. Actually, no, take it back. It's the second best movie of the year from Marvel. There's another one that I actually enjoyed. I put down in my list because I don't care. And number 1, look, as much as we all hate the guy for what he's been doing, shame on him, it's The Flash. I mean, come on. The Flash was cool. I mean, I finally got to see Supergirl on the big screen for the first time in my life. Michael Keaton came back as Batman. As small of a role it was, got to see him come back. Even Ben Affleck was badass as Batman again. Small role, but come on. It was great seeing and get to see the Flash go back in time so many times, messing up the timelines, seeing Batman, do his thing, being awesome. I had a good time with it, but, the DCEU is dead, so, whatever. So, there you go. There's my honorable mentions of 2023. Number 1, The Flash. Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Number 3, The Nun 2. Number 4, Meg 2. Number 5, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. 6 is The Last Voyage of the Demeter. 7, John Wick Chapter 4. 8, Creed 3. 9, Scream 6. And number 10, Fast X. There you go. There's my honorable mentions of 2023. Let me know what you guys have if you have an honorable mentions list, because honestly, that was hard making it. So stay tuned for my top 10 list of best and worst films of 2023. Stay tuned for that. Thank you very much, and have a good day.